Imagine you're sitting in a room full of toxic people. What would you do in a situation like that? Let me tell you this. Therapists never argue with toxic people. They don't explain themselves, they don't defend, they don't confront. But somehow those toxic people just stop bothering them. It's like they have this invisible shield that protects them. The moment toxic people get close, they just disappear. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how they do it and how you can do it too. There's a specific psychological principle therapists use that makes difficult people quietly remove themselves from your life. No dramas, no fights, they just fade away. Here's what you're about to learn. 5 techniques therapists use to handle toxic people without saying a single aggressive word. Each one is based on human psychology, not willpower. By the end, I'll show you the one mindset shift that makes all of this actually work. Because here's the thing, you can use every technique perfectly, but without that final piece, nothing changes. That's why you need to stay until the very end. That last insight is what separates people who temporarily push toxic people away from people who permanently become untouchable. Technique number 1. Therapists call it emotional neutrality. Picture this. Your coworker makes a passive-aggressive comment about your work in front of everyone. You instantly feel that heat rising in your chest. That urge to defend yourself, to explain, to prove they're wrong, that urge, that's exactly what they want. Toxic people aren't looking for truth. They're looking for a reaction. Your anger, your embarrassment, your frustration, that's their reward. It's emotional food. You react, they win. Think of it like this. Imagine someone trying to start a fight with a wall. They yell at it, they push it, they insult it. The wall does nothing, just stands there. Eventually, they give up because walls don't react. Therapists become the wall. Next time someone tries to upset you, do this. Look at them. Say nothing for 3 seconds. Just breathe. 1, 2, 3. Then say something completely boring. Okay, or I hear you. Keep your voice flat. Keep your face calm. Watch what happens. Their brain stutters. They expected emotion. They got nothing. Most of the time, they just stop talking because the game isn't fun anymore. Strong people don't react to everything. They choose what deserves their energy. Here's technique number 2. Stop justifying yourself. Like when your friend criticizes your decision. Why did you take that job? Why did you end that relationship? Why aren't you doing what they think you should do? Your first instinct is to explain. To give them all the reasons. To make them understand. To get their approval. However, here's what therapists know. When you over-explain, you sound unsure. Like you're asking permission. Like you need them to agree with you before your choice is valid. Someone asks why you made a decision. You say, because that's what I chose. Nothing after it. No story, no defense, no list of reasons. If they push harder, if they say, but that doesn't make sense, you say the same thing again. That's what I chose. Stay calm. Don't justify. Just repeat it like it's the most natural thing in the world. Most people stop pushing because they realize you're not playing the game. You're not begging for their approval. You made a choice. Period. The ones who keep pushing? Those are the toxic ones. Now you know exactly who they are. Before we go further, I want you to think about something. When was the last time you let someone talk to you in a way that made you feel small? And you told yourself it was easier to just stay quiet, to keep the peace, to not make waves. How did that feel afterward? Did keeping quiet actually make you feel peaceful? Or did it eat at you for hours, maybe days? This is what toxic people count on. They count on you choosing temporary comfort over long-term respect. Therapists don't make that trade. Neither should you. Technique number 3 is the one most people completely miss. Therapists call it natural consequences. Picture this. A friend keeps canceling plans with you at the last minute. Every time they do it, you say, no worries, and immediately reschedule. You stay available, you stay eager, you stay the same. Therefore, their brain learns something simple. I can treat this person however I want. Nothing changes. Why would I stop? Therapists understand something crucial. Bad behavior without consequences continues. Always. So here's what they do. They quietly pull back. Not as punishment, as protection. Next time someone disrespects you, notice what happens. They text you. You take longer to respond. Not forever, just longer. They ask for a favor. You're busy that day. They want to hang out. You have other plans. You're not being mean. You're not trying to hurt them. You're simply showing them that treating you badly means they lose access to you. Access to you is valuable. Do this once. Watch their behavior change. They notice something's different. They sense the distance. Most of them start treating you better because they don't want to lose you completely. This is how therapists train people without lectures. Actions speak louder than words. If this is hitting home, hit like. It helps more people find this message. Technique number 4. Therapists let go of needing to be liked. Here's the uncomfortable truth. As long as you're scared of someone not liking you, they have power over you. They know you'll tolerate bad treatment just to keep them around. Like when someone makes you feel uncomfortable but you laugh anyway because you don't want to seem uptight. Or when someone crosses your boundary but you let it slide because saying something might make things awkward. Toxic people can smell that fear. They know when you're desperate to be liked, when you need everyone to think you're nice, when you'll sacrifice your own comfort to avoid conflict. Therefore, they use it against you every time. Therapists get comfortable with a simple reality. Some people won't like you. That's not just okay, that's necessary. Think about it this way. If everyone likes you, what does that actually mean? It means you're hiding who you really are. It means you're saying yes when you want to say no. It means you're performing instead of being real. Next time someone clearly doesn't like you, don't try to fix it. Don't try to win them over. Don't change yourself or apologize or do extra things to earn their approval. Just accept it. They don't like you. So what? When you stop needing everyone's approval, something shifts. Toxic people leave because you're not easy to manipulate anymore. Good people respect you more because you have boundaries. You can't have everyone's approval and your own self-respect. Pick respect. It's worth everything. Here's the 5th technique. Therapists are genuinely okay being alone. Not lonely, alone. There's a difference. Like when Friday night comes and you have no plans. Do you panic? Do you text anyone just to avoid being by yourself? Do you say yes to hangouts with people who drain you just because it's better than being alone? That fear makes you chase people. You text first. You make all the plans. You keep friendships alive all by yourself. However, when you're desperate for company, people sense it. They treat you like you're lucky to have them, like they're doing you a favor just by being around. But then, when you're genuinely content being alone, everything flips. People want your attention instead of you wanting theirs. Starting today, stop chasing. Stop being the one who always reaches out. Pull back. Do things you actually enjoy. Be happy with yourself. Watch who puts an effort to stay in your life. Toxic people disappear like smoke. They only wanted you around because you were easy. Because you always gave attention without requiring effort back. But the good ones reach out. They text first. They value you. This is how therapists filter their lives. They're fine alone. So the only people around them are people who actually want to be there. Now here's the thing nobody tells you. The secret that makes all 5 techniques actually work. You ready? You can't fake any of this. You can't pretend to be unbothered while secretly hoping they'll notice and change. You can't act like you're okay being alone while desperately checking your phone every 5 minutes, because people feel the difference. They might not know what's off, but they sense it. They know when you're performing versus when you're real. The real power comes when you actually stop caring what they think. When you genuinely become okay with some people not liking you. When being alone sounds better than being around people who make you feel small. That's when everything shifts. Mean people avoid you because there's nothing to grab onto. No insecurity to exploit. No reaction to feed on. You're like smooth glass. Nothing sticks. Nice people are drawn to you because real confidence is magnetic. When you respect yourself, others feel it and respect you too. Therefore, the final move isn't a technique. It's a decision. Decide right now that your peace matters more than being liked. Decide that your energy is too valuable to waste on people who don't appreciate it. Decide that you'd rather be alone than surrounded by people who drain you. Make that decision real, not just in your head, but in your actions. Watch how fast everything changes. The toxic people, they'll leave you alone. Not because you fought them, not because you confronted them, but because you stopped being someone they could mess with. You became someone different, someone they can't touch. Thanks for watching, and until next time.